We spend so much time wishing and planning for the future, so much time pining for what's next. Often forget that this is what I pined for. I used to dream about married life and vacations and baking in my own house. It's so easy to get carried away dreaming of what's next, and to forget how I used to desperately want what I comfortably have now. The Mormons. It is so beautiful. We went on vacation. I'm done with school, so we're hanging out for a little bit.
Checking life out, checking places out.
Okay, we just stopped at our first stop. Coffee, obviously.
Coffee, gotta get the coffee.
And I looked on Yelp, and this one had like reviews that looked like really good. And then like we got in, and the barista like did not even know what a latte was. But I think she was like being trained or something, so I don't know if we can totally judge it off that. I got, it's like blueberry and Earl Grey syrup latte, iced latte.
Pretty interesting.
But Alec, for some reason, like, could you tell that it wasn't gonna be like great?
No.
Oh.
Well, that's why you went the ice cream. I was kind of wondering. I was like, well, maybe it's just hot. She wants to get the ice cream.
I think I was gonna get ice no matter what, but something made me say I'm gonna put sweetener in that. Alec got a cappuccino, and it was actually fine because I think the other person did it. They did not.
Looking back, I could tell things were off because it was small, medium, large in sizes for things.
Well, I honestly think she didn't even know what the sizes were. Because I said 12 ounce, and then she pulled out the 16 cup, and she was like, is this okay? And I was like, sure. And then, like, she realized that that was a 16 ounce, and she was like, oh, wait. And then she, like, put it back and got the other one. It was just funny. So, now we're off to drive around town and explore. Okay. We are at the Capitol, and the road was closed, so we had to walk a little bit. And Alec is telling me about Salt Lake City conspiracy theories. But this is it. Look at that. That is huge. That is awesome. Okay, guys, we are leaving Salt Lake City. We went to the museum, the church museum. Is that what it's called? Church museum?
Museum of the Church of Latter-day Saints, something like that.
Right.
AKA Mormons.
The Mormons. So basically we went to this, we're obviously not Mormon.
So it's a little wild. Just say that.
It was a little wild. It was a little weird, a little heretical, a little like, wow, I didn't know that they believed that. It was interesting. But we have to go now and go to our Airbnb because our host wants to meet us. So we are headed to Ogden. Okay, we just got out of church. Okay, I don't even know. It is so, first of all, it is such a small church. We met Brian. We sat next to
Joe Garrison and backwards planning.
It was so awkward.
I think you listened to the podcast. I was like, he's like, you listened to all 4 financial ones. I was like, yeah. It's like, no. I was like, yeah. So we're going to their place to have lunch.
Yeah, which is wild. Hi guys, we are back in the car. This is where we always are, apparently. Today is Monday. It's Monday afternoon, and we're gonna go on a little hike. Yesterday was Sunday, and we went to church, which was kind of part of the reason why we chose to come visit this area, is because there's a church that we really like. If you know, you know. And that was super cool. We got to meet
our heroes.
We met our heroes, basically some of them, and it was a good experience. Now we're gonna go hike, so hopefully see some views. And when we say hike, we mean very chill hike. I'm hoping for like a little walk. I didn't even bring a backpack. I'm looking
at the mountains. He wants to climb the mountains.
Yeah, every hike on all trails was like 18 miles or something, and I'm like, that's not what I want right now. So, even though we are wearing like hiking shoes and stuff, I'm hoping for like a flat little something.
There's a little lake where we're going, so.
Yes, so hopefully we will find a flat little trail around the lake. Wow, it's so pretty. Okay guys, so we finished the hike, we've been driving around for a little bit, and we're taking a different route home, and you have to see this. Guys, we just went to the cutest coffee shop. We have literally been looking on Yelp for like 2 or 3 days trying to find a good coffee shop, and everything looks like trash in this town. And then like this one wasn't even highly rated on Yelp. I literally was just like, okay, let's just find one that's nearby. And then like literally incredible. I wish I took videos inside, but I felt a little awkward. But like it was really good. And they had like this sipping chocolate that you could get, which we didn't get that, but we both got mochas. But they literally will sell like basically 4 ounces thick hot chocolate, and like
different places and all that.
Yeah, they literally had like Thailand chocolate or like Ethiopia chocolate or whatever, like all these different kinds of chocolate that you could get and they had like all the notes of the chocolate. It was so cool.
And it came with like what? Was it sparkling water or something?
Oh yeah, a little shot of espresso and sparkling water. It was, yeah. And obviously the beans and coffee were really good too.
It was a roastery, which made sense.
Yeah, a roastery.
Butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we're going thrifting. Okay, we just got back from the thrift store, and I was so torn on if I was gonna get this, but I found a pressure canner. Obviously this side does not look good. And it was $7. And I've been looking at getting a pressure canner for like literally a year, and new pressure canners are like 100 to 200 to 300 depending on like how nice you get one. And so we saw this and I was like, oh my gosh. Alec is a little nervous that it's gonna explode, but it locks.
It's a bomb on a stove. It's just so you know.
Yeah. But it comes with like the vintage directions. And it is missing a piece. There's supposed to be something here that regulates the pressure on the lid to keep it at the same pressure. So right now it's just a hole that runs through the lid. But I found the piece online and it's like another $5. So I ordered it. And we'll get it in like a week. And so I'm really excited to try it out.
The piece you ordered is basically what stops it from being a bomb. Regulates the pressure, so.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be a little scared the first time I use it, but I think it'll be fine. And it's got instructions, so what can go wrong? We'll see. Look at how cute. Oh, that's so cute. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and we are going home. Kind of. Yesterday we went to the church again. They had a psalm sing, and so we got to sing some psalms, have a potluck dinner, and meet a bunch of people, which was pretty cool. Yeah, how are you feeling?
Good trip. Go beautiful place. I mean, just to our left, there's like mountains, the gorge, everything.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a cool spot.
It's just a town.
Just a town, just a church, just a bunch of normal people. But pretty cool people.
Pretty cool people. But it was good. It was good. So now we're going back to Salt Lake City, and we're gonna go for round 2 at the Mormon Museum because we just didn't get enough last time.
We didn't get indoctrinated yet, so
Yo,
we're trying to, maybe this time we'll get
ready to convert. Yeah. No, we just didn't have enough time, and there was like a whole 2 other floors that we wanted to see and get really spooked out by. So we'll be doing that. Okay, we're at the coffee shop. It's called Holy Water.
Wow, great!
Why did I marry you?
Video reason.
Okay. For some reason, we were both feeling iced. I'm kind of surprised. You're almost never an iced guy. What'd you get?
No,
And I got... Okay, and then I got brown sugar and cinnamon or something like that. It was so funny. I was looking at them and I was looking around. I was like, where is their espresso machine?
They were like set up in like a little island so you can like walk kind of around it. That's where the like little register and everything was.
Yeah.
Couldn't see a machine.
Yeah, and what the heck? And then I see these like little arms sticking out. I'm like, is that your espresso machine? It was pretty funny. She like explained what it was to me. It was cool. I'd never seen that before. Cute little spot. Good coffee. Okay, we're walking around Salt Lake, and it is just absolutely stunning. I've never seen a city that's this well maintained, and the fact that it's because they're Mormon that they do this is crazy. Christians need to have better cathedrals than this, and that is beautiful. So you can't really see it very well because it's under construction right now, but that's the cathedral. And then this building is also like a Mormon conference center. And then they have, I'm not really sure what that building is.
It's like an amphitheater or something like that.
It's Mormon. So, wow, look at that. Yeah, everything's under construction. And then this is where we're going. This is the museum. Despite family tragedy, despite financial difficulty, and tension over the introduction of plural marriage, they loved each other deeply. Flying with Alec is so funny because I have no idea where we are going. I have no idea where we parked. He like took us across like 2 different buildings and like is literally just walking with a mission. I'm like, okay, wherever. I didn't know what our flight was. I didn't even have the tickets on my phone. They were on his phone. I'm like, makes my life so much easier. I'm like totally checked out. It's fun. It's Thursday. I was grading, sold some stuff on Depop, so I had to mail it. And then I went to the grocery store, talked to some homeless guy, which was actually probably the highlight of my day. I didn't realize that you could just talk to them. Like, they always have a sign and it's like, oh, give me money or give me food or something. And I'm like, I'm not gonna give you money or food. Or maybe I have food and I give them food, but I've never spoken to them. You know, they're like right next to your window. And I just rolled my window down and I was like, hey. It was fine. And then the light changed and I had to go. But he's short-haired Mike. So next time I see him, I'll get to say hi. I'm gonna make 2 different kinds of cookies. I'm gonna do a half batch of each, and I'm gonna roll them up into little balls and freeze them because there's just 2 of us. I was getting all ready to bake these cookies. I knew there was something else I needed. I don't have any butter. This is all the butter I have. I'm literally gonna lose my mind because the store is not even that far away. It's like 10, 15, maybe 14 minutes away. But if I go to the store, 15 minutes, go in the store, get butter, 5 minutes, leave the store, come back. Wait, there's a farm store and I need to get raw milk. Okay, wait, there's actually a farm store that's like right next to our house. And I'm assuming they have butter. I've never gotten butter there, but I'm totally going there. Okay, thank you. I needed to talk that out. We have this farm store next to our house that has, it's like attached to someone's farm. And so, yeah, it's right next to our house. And they sell raw milk. We actually got goat milk last time. They give you like a $3, well, it's super expensive, but they give you $3 back if you bring back this. So basically I just have to keep going back and buying more because the bottles are so expensive and they give you a discount. Okay, not only were they out of milk, but they didn't even have butter. So now that I'm already in town, I will make the next drive to the store. But that is so lame. Okay, I am back from the store. I got some butter. And also, I got my colors done. One of my coworkers does this for fun. Well, she wants to do it for a career, but she was looking for like some, oh my gosh. I just realized one of these eggs is broken. Oh, that's so gross. How long is it? Anyway, so my coworker, she was doing her colors, or she wants to do this. She's like, knows so much about it, like has gone through all the schooling. And it's like totally just a passion for her. Like she loves it, which is so cool. So she's like, wants examples for her business. So she asked me, and I was talking to her about it. And so she asked me if she could do mine. So I have my colors. This is so cute. Honestly, it was not super surprising. It was kind of cool, definitely, to like get some things solidified. I mean, it wasn't anything like, it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like you're all neon colors. Like it was all stuff that like I kind of already had a sense of. And this isn't all of them. This was just kind of, there was a couple more neutrals and a couple more colors, but this is kind of like the representation of all of them, I guess. I don't know how to display this. So these are my colors. It's kind of cool. So like when I go, I can take this like when I go to the store and I can like line my colors up and like try and see if it fits, which is super cool. I have to text her and say thank you.